It's the time to get down.
The Roy Ayers.
Wow.
Ever played on at the Lighthouse. Mac, I can't find it that fast, but I bought the book that has the album covers.
Yes.
With Mac's stuff, some of Mac's stuff in there. So, Mac, I'm sure Mac will be getting that piece.
Hang in there, Mac.
He undersells himself.
Thanks for the love.
He's very humble. That's the part I love about it. But Mario, you did a disservice by not telling our guests what GNN means.
What is GNN?
The Ghetto Negro Network. We have all kind of letters of them. I told everybody in our day, Negro was the word white folks used when they're being nice to you.
Correct.
See, it's a different thing today. As a Negro never meant a bad thing. You were like usually happy to be called
And the RO
Negro.
regressed to an RE or an RA the further south you went.
That's right.
I'm colored.
Thank you.
My
We went.
birth certificate says I'm
colored.
colored.
See, there you go.
But I'm really multicolored.
There you go. Take a look, you guys, at the Reverb Nation app. I got to show this page. Lillian definitely wants you to see this.
Yeah.
Now, you can go on Reverb Nation and get the Phil Perry mobile app. I'm going to get it.
And
I don't have it. I'm going to get it.
Please.
And you may want to look at that picture for a while. It may be the only time you see me sing with a necktie on for a good long while.
Oh, you know what? I
That's
haven't
pimp.
seen you.
That's pimp, though, man.
It was a pink necktie. It was awesome.
That looks excellent.
You know, now that picture was taken on the cruise, right, honey?
That was the 4th Capital Jazz Super
Yeah.
Cruise,
And,
which we
and she
love.
told me when I was packing. Now look, you're good. You're going to give a nice show, and I want you to look the part. So I want you to wear a tie. And she knows I hate wearing ties when I sing because when I sing in a natural voice, my neck expands, and it feels like I'm getting
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they
I only did this for you.
choked. You know what I'm saying?
I only did. I'm already like.
Maybe
but-
we'll just get you a scarf.
That and I never really like the way I look when I'm singing in a tie. Although I did like that picture. I thought it was a very good picture.
Yeah, nice picture. And there are other nice pictures over on the side. We have all kinds of things.
Oh,
on
that's part of the app, right? You can get pictures.
There's all kinds of pictures.
Music.
There's music, streaming music, and I mean it's just a wonderful thing.
So, Lily, thank you for taking care of getting some of this stuff done.
I love it. It's fun. It's a lot of fun, and it's so user friendly. You know, I mean, it's not like I have to think.
Well,
It gives you also an opportunity to control what you get out there in a way that you never could before. I mean, as reluctant as I am in the digital age to use all of its tools,
Right.
it certainly has changed our way of life.
love it.
I think Phil is one of the artists that this was what his career was waiting for, the technology.
Oh, yes.
Because
yes.
he was so under the radar. Everybody says he's so underrated and he's so, this and that, and they make it seem like, oh, poor Phil. But really, he has millions of fans that just didn't know where he was. They didn't know, where's Phil? Is he dead?
Already comments from Holland on just the stuff we posted from the rehearsal. Comments from Holland. They said they want you to come to Holland.
We'd love.
Some of the most moving notes that I've seen that she's let me see or brought to my attention or said, come over here, I want you to read this, have all come from other countries other than America.
There you go.
Booking agents, listen now. Booking agents.
There you go.
Now, he has a Facebook page. Is that a Facebook fan page?
We have 3 Facebook pages. We have 2 friend pages that have
Okay.
maxed out. They're close to 5,000 each, or they are. And then we have the like page, which used to be the fan page. Now they call it like.
Like page.
That has about 7,000. We've been pushing for 10,000 for a couple of years, and we're saying, please.
You guys,
sign,
you hear what Lillian said? See, this is the whole thing. We got to recruit.
Yeah,
We've got to recruit Phil's fans
we need you to
to
sign
come
up.
to Phil's spot.
You know what? You guys are late. I've checked it all out. I actually went to see if I can find who I can eliminate as future ex-girlfriends. So, Lily, I need you to help me on this. So I want you to help me on this real quick.
Future ex-girlfriends.
Wait a minute. Come on now.
I'm working on that with my son.
Wait a minute. See, I envy you because even though I may be laughing, the story to me is how you allowed, it's almost like he allowed you to breathe and you allowed him to breathe in what he does. And Mario needs help because
That's why
he
I'm
doesn't
single.
believe he can find that packaging. So since
ain't
you're
happened
here,
yet.
Yeah.
I want you to inspire him in 10 seconds or less how he can find somebody like you for him in this empire.
I can do it in a sentence.
There you go.
When you stop looking, it'll find you.
Bam.
And I felt the same. I just stopped looking, and there he was.
Well, it must be on his way because I just recently
You stopped looking?
I stopped looking. That's why I said I'm gonna decorate my house. But Dick, thank you for putting the spotlight on my ass.
Yes, thank you.
When we supposed to be talking about Phil,
Yeah.
I'm not crying up in here today.
No.
Well, there's enough heat under my ass already, I think. I don't know.
Lillian was the perfect transition for a success story that we actually behind the scenes celebrate all the time. We said
All
the
right.
first. What was the energy for getting this on? To empower whom?
The artists.
That's right. And
That's right. Empower artists everywhere.
And we really thought through
That was the whole thing about internet television.
African American.
That's right.
Woman, female. That will be one of the gateways. So I'm celebrating you right now.
Well,
And colored women, too.
there you go. We got some color ones. We love them. All right, from the chat room, you guys, we got a video.
Okay.
Now, you guys, we asked for people to send over videos and questions stuff. We dealt with some of the questions. We had one of our most esteemed chat room members sent over a video. Now, Phil,
Yes.
you gotta. Now, this is a different Phil. He's a Phil too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Namesake.
this,
Let's
Phil,
have it.
that's right. So you gotta narrow it down a little bit. But here we'll play part of the question. Here's Phil from Pittsburgh and his video question. He did it up now.
Wow.
What's up, Mario and Vic? I'm just
Hey.
sitting here in the lab getting ready to work on some projects. But I have a question for your guest today, Mr. Phil Perry. First, I want to say, Phil, I've been a fan of yours from way back. I used to listen to, and I still do, listen to a lot of smooth jazz and R&B. I love the solo work that you've done, and I also like the work that you've done on other people's projects. I've followed you for a long time.
Ernie Watts, one of my favorites.
Believe it or not, about
Music Prayer
5
for
years
Peace.
ago, we had some contact online, and
Lee
I
Ritenour.
posed a question to you. I don't know if you'll remember this. I posed a question to you that back in the 70s, do you remember being in Virginia in a lake property, a vacation property, and you were out in the lake singing, and it looked like somebody that looked like you. But when we talked about this, you said you had never been on vacation in Virginia, but
Never.
you had been to
We
some
don't take
shows, done some
vacations.
shows throughout Virginia. But through that conversation, we did a little back and forth, and I just wanted to say thank you for the autographed picture that you sent me a while back, and you probably don't remember that.
He doesn't remember
I
the
just wanted
wonderful
to
things he
say that
does.
also. The question I have for you
He did it for
is,
me.
I stumbled across a track that I was looking for a long time, Angel of Love by Michael Colombier. I was looking for this track under a different name, What is Love or something like
Yeah.
that, and that's why I never could find this track, and I just happened to stumble on it. It's a beautiful track.
Yes.
I love
He
the
wrote me
harmonies
about
and
that
the
track.
background vocals
Awesome
in this
track.
track. What I wanted to ask you was, on this track, did you happen to work with a person named Maxine Anderson? If so, do you know her? Have you ever worked with her on any other projects? The reason I'm asking that is she has a distinctive sound to her voice, and
We
she's
know-
done
we
a
know
lot of
Maxine.
background
You know her?
work with a lot
Yeah,
of
we know
people.
Maxie. We've known her for
And,
years.
I believe she's married now, but her original name was Maxine Anderson. She's a relative
choir
of
director
mine on
now.
my wife's side.
Well, thank you,
I was
Phil.
just curious to know if you'd ever
We'll
worked
tell her
with
you
her.
said hi.
And was she on that song, Angel of Love?
No.
Again,
Well, she-
I just want to say
She's a great
peace
singer.
and blessings to you. I love your work. Nobody can hit the high notes like you do.
Nobody.
I loved watching the rehearsal the other day in the studio. That was very interesting how you took the background singers through the different parts. You know, I pay attention to stuff like that, so I really enjoyed that. I've talked to Mario about that, about doing more of that behind the scenes stuff. I kind of like that. So I really appreciate
Yay.
that. Keep up the good work. Please come to the East Coast. Please come to Pittsburgh. I'd love to see you.
Please sign on to our mailing list.
Please don't ask me to come to Pittsburgh in the winter.
Not in the winter.
Not gonna happen.
Everybody, thank you. That was PMC.
Thank you.
But now to answer his question,
Email address.
first of all, that song that he was talking about, the
on,
title of
stop
that
this.
song,
All the various poses.
Let me stop that. I have a little. Okay. Okay, I got it. There we go.
We straight?
Yeah, we straight.
Okay. First of all, his name is he's from France, so the enunciation of his name is Michel Colombier.
Oh, Michel Colombier.
Michel.
Look at that. So Dwayne knows the two. I see. We're all
Okay,
old
and
fans.
the song title was Angel of Love, and Maxie Anderson was not on that
Okay.
particular session.
Okay.
Patty Austin was. Philip Ingram and James Ingram were.
Oh, you Philip Ingram?
That was it, huh?
No, there were other. Portia Griffin was on it.
That was before I met Phil. He did that.
Yeah,
Or was
I'm
it before
trying
I
to.
met you?
Yes.
If it's out of print, we can play it. Wasn't it out of print?
Oh no,
I'm
I can
not
sing
sure.
you the MP3.
Because some stuff he did Phil, the other Phil, had me look it up for him. And
Michelle Columbia, Old Fool Back
Old
on
Fool
Earth.
Back on Earth is the
I-
name of the album,
What-
and it's a double album
And you
set.
can get it at iTunes.
Wow.
And it was a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful ensemble of musicians and singers on that
Yeah.
record.
Michelle Colombier,
I was very honored to be a part of that record.
Old Fool Back on Earth. And the song is Angel of Love.
Yes, he did. He did the underscoring to Against All Odds.
He passed
Yes.
away a few years ago, God
Yeah.
rest his
Wow.
soul.
Wow.
Awesome, awesome composer. Did movie scores, right?
He was the nicest guy, man.
Yeah.
Nicest guy.
Now, Mario, you know you're forgetting your responsibility. You know what your responsibility is.
Okay, you guys had me too much. I found it because I did a thing with that. Well,
There it is.
There it is.
Oh, this is so heartfelt. It's like the song was
It's
written
just
for
the
you.
audio, correct?
And this is Michelle playing
Yes.
piano also.
Who named me angel of love? Am I meant to be the voice of experience? Should I stand before you and recall some primeval set of laws? Am I keeper of your heart? Love is a feeling to me. What else is love, y'all? Love is freedom. Love is the freedom from Don't ask what is love to me. I just don't know. No, no, no. I could draw like lightning from my sleeve. The wind, the night, and all things mystical.
Love this line.
But there would be one fool who wants to see the only thing in life he really calls a miracle.